Envoy's Steve Witkoff and Kushner met with President Putin for latest talks to end Russia's war with Ukraine. Kremlin said that in its official statement that the Putin-Witkoff meeting was productive. Siddhant, coming back to you, Russian officials say and maintain that the talks were constructive, but no compromise was found. So on what points exactly are we thinking that the differences are still acute?
Well, the talks held today in St. Petersburg. In fact, Steve Witkoff and President Trump's son-in-law, they both were present in the meeting. Now, we know very little about the conversation between the two leaders. But the point here is that yesterday, in fact, Mr. Peskov appreciated the efforts being given by the United States. In fact, he's calling the efforts very impactful. In fact, Peskov has to say that there are some reservations which Russian side has, and those reservations, those concerns have been shared with the Americans. Like Russians will never agree to any other country's troops on Ukrainian soil. So there's a big no on that. Russia will never let Ukraine become the part of NATO because that directly threatens the security of Russia. So there are many issues, in fact, on which both sides still will require a time to come to page. But Russians have praises for the American leadership, the way America has been handling this issue, from 28-point peace plan to reduction of some of the points. America is directly dealing with Ukraine and is directly dealing with Russia. Now, Europe and European countries are feeling left out, and in fact, there have been multiple statements coming from their side as well. But the fact is that President Trump wants to deal both with Ukraine and with Russia bilaterally, and that is exactly what they're doing.
Right. Thank you, Siddhant. Thank you for your input on the matter.